Joining me now, two members of Congress behind the legislative push to release all the Epstein files, Democratic Congressman Khanna and Republican Congressman Thomas Massie. I appreciate both of you being with us. Congressman Massie, what do you make of the president's reversal? How do you see it?
Well, he got tired of us winning, and he decided to join us. Look, they could have done this 4 months ago, and instead they fought us every bit of the way. Now they want to be on our side. We'll accept their support. But we're, a little bit suspicious of this sudden turn of events, so we'll keep an eye on things. We're worried that maybe they'll try to muck it up in the Senate. But I do think we're going to get a straight up or down vote tomorrow on the language that Khanna and I introduced, and I think it's going to be a very big vote. I think we'll get at least a veto-proof majority.
And Congressman Khanna, what do you think is behind the president's decision to change course?
He can do math. I mean, Thomas Massie did a great job. We were working all weekend and had almost 100 Republicans who were going to vote for a bill in defiance of Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump calling in members to the Situation Room to try to get them off the petition, having members of the cabinet try to get them off the petition, threatening to unendorse members, as he did Thomas Massie and Marjorie Taylor Greene, to get them off the petition. But the survivors are going to be with us tomorrow. This is one of the most horrific, disgusting scandals in American history. Jeffrey Epstein had a rape island where rich and powerful men went and either trafficked in women or raped underage girls. And it's going to shock the conscience when all of this comes out. And it's really a testament to their courage that despite the Speaker shutting down Congress, they persisted, and we're now going to have this successful vote tomorrow.
Congressman Massie, couldn't the president just call up the Justice Department and say, release this? I mean, obviously that would be unconventional, but, he's an unconventional president.
He absolutely could. There's still time to do that. He could save the Senate a lot of work. It takes them forever to do anything in the Senate, and he could just release the files himself. Now, some people have said, well, how will you know that he's released the files? We will know when rich and powerful men are implicated. So they've claimed that they've been releasing thousands, tens of thousands of documents to Congress already, but what we've discovered is there's not a single new name in those documents. We know because we have survivors through their lawyers who've told us that they have names. We know they know who's in those files, and we'll know if he's given us a complete release, whether it's compelled by Congress or whether he does it on his own accord.
Congressman Khanna, are you as confident that whatever the Justice Department releases will be the full files if, in fact, the Senate votes and the president approves it?
Well, it'll only be the full files if people stay vigilant and active. The survivors' lawyers have seen the files. The survivors know what's in the files. The Epstein estate is providing documents, so there are other sources of corroborating the information. And there are career officials in the Justice Department and career officials from previous administrations who have seen those files. So I don't just trust the Trump administration to do it, but if the media stays on it, if people stay on it, and certainly Thomas Massie and I are going to stay on it, then I do think we can get these things out there.
Congressman Massie, is it clear to you why, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, when they were podcasters, were saying one thing, and then when they got in power and in a position to actually see things and release things with the president's approval, they suddenly were singing a different tune? Do you know why?
Well, the vice president and the attorney general made the same about face after they got into office. I have always maintained that it's not because Trump is in these files that he doesn't want them released. I've thought that he's trying to protect rich and powerful friends of his who may not even be partisan. They may be above Republican or Democrat because they're billionaires and they figure they can pay off whatever judge or whatever party's in power. But I wonder why Kash Patel and Dan Bongino had a change of heart. Maybe, and this is what I believe, it's because it implicates our own intelligence agencies and those abroad. Maybe they've been in a skiff and they've heard things and they've decided that this wouldn't be good for national security. But if that's the case, we need to know.
And Congressman Massie, President Trump has been attacking you personally, obviously, on social media. He's supporting your primary opponent. What's your message to him? And why are you so passionate about this?
My message to him, and I've told this to him personally, is if I lose my next election and go back to my farm and raise cattle and peaches, I'll probably have lower blood pressure and a longer life. So I'm going to do what the right thing is to do. And if that means working with people like Khanna, who will do the right thing on his side of the aisle, then so be it. I don't care who I upset up here, as long as people back home are happy with the job, and so far they are.
Congressman Massey, Congressman Khanna, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you.